We are ready for this show.
I'm certainly ready. We got Zen Master Casey over here.
I don't know about Zen Master.
No, Zen Master Casey.
My neck kind of feels weird, but
just hear a
yeah.
It's like, Jesus, man.
I actually literally might actually
get a chiropractor visit.
I might have to actually do that. I've never done it in my life, but
I'm a little terrified.
On Sunday, had a really sharp pain right here on the left side of my. I must have just had it bent wrong, and then now it was sore Monday, and then was fine yesterday, and then today was fine all day, and now it's acting up again. But anyway, to our show, since we have a couple people popping in and more people after that, boom, boom, boom. Welcome to our show of Rainbow Live presents Wednesday Night Lights. Welcome tonight. I am Casey the Illusionist, and this is
the Sam I Am coming at you live.
Coming at you live from Rainbow. And brand new week for comic books, but you heard about that last night from Amanda. We also have some new card stuff this week, and also some previews of stuff that are going to come out, or at least one thing that's coming out on Friday. So with no further ado, we're going to have some sports talk.
Sports talk. Yeah.
All right, Sam, let's talk about sports.
Well, first things first about sports, we have some 2023. Yeah, if you would do the little flipperoo there. We have some 2023 Zenith football. These have 6 cards per box, so it's kind of like a hot hitter box, and it has 2 autos in it, and find 2 autographs, including 1 patch autograph per box on average on there. So if you're looking for some really good hits and not a lot of the fluff of base cards or anything after that, this would be a great box for you. And they're Zenith cards, so they're going to be very pretty looking. Do you have anything you'd like to say about Zenith cards?
For those people that usually ask what's the level of lots of these cards, when it comes to football cards, you have your mid to low level, which is like Donruss, Score, stuff like that. So Zenith would be more of that mid to high level, because it's not National Treasures, which is high, or Flawless, which is the really high, the really expensive. This is more of that mid to high, because it's still a little bit expensive, but a little bit more affordable than those others.
Yeah, it's that perfect middle ground. It's it's the Olive Garden of cards.
Olive Garden, where you can get those free breadsticks.
That's right.
Nothing free here.
You can still have a little bit of that wine and think you're fancy.
Yeah.
All right, and the second thing I have here is new to store. This is 2022-2023 Parkhurst Champions Hockey. In this, you can look for randomly inserted retro Parkhurst cards, collect autographs, collect autograph or memorabilia hits per box here on average there. And this has about 8 cards per pack and 20 packs per box. So if you really need some classic looking hockey cards like this guy right here, swing on by and we got a few of them right now. Not a whole lot, but we have a few. Did you have anything to say about the Parkhurst cards?
I'm not really big on hockey, so I'm sure this is a good product to get going on.
This feels,
collecting for that year.
Yeah, this feels to me like it's the version of Heritage cards.
Sure.
This is a feel thing for me. Right. This feels like a Heritage thing. I could be horribly wrong here on that. Let us know.
Well, just based on the picture alone, you have that feel. So
let anybody
a little bit less glare.
Less glare?
Yeah. There we go. Now you can. There you go. Now you guys can see it. Now you can see what we're talking about.
All right, but that is sports talk.
That takes care of sports talk. Let's go back to our view, so that way me and Sam can promote the thing that is happening this weekend.
Absolutely.
Here at the not here, but in Sioux Falls here, at the Ramcota, the QuadCon Comic and Toy Show. That's coming to Sioux Falls. A lot of fun things are going to be there. I do believe, other than toys, and it does say cool stuff on there too. So you just think cool stuff would mean sports cards and other cards. So those of you that are really into Pokemon cards, trying to finish collections, or finish collections for sports cards, stuff like that, I'm assuming that those will be there as well.
I've even
So-
seen like, I mean, I went 2 years ago, I believe, and I think when I went, there was even like classic like vintage like farming, like old small farming equipment for like those collectors out there even.
Right.
So like you literally can find anything there. If there's that, you can find probably some pictures, paintings, toys of any kind, collectible toys, or just like toys from back in the day, like comics, of course, anything that you could probably find it there.
Right.
So cool.
Blair chimed in saying, "Is Rainbow going to have a booth or table?" I added the table part, but that's generally like for sports card shows. You know, you have tables and stuff like that. I do not know personally, and I don't think Sam knows either. That'd be more of an Amanda or John question.
My brain is telling probably not.
I don't believe so, but we are highlighting it since they highlighted us as well, saying, "Hey, if you're in town to visit QuadCon, go visit Rainbow." So we're returning the favor by saying, "Hey, if you have nothing to do on Saturday other than come to Rainbow, go to QuadCon."
Absolutely.
So
it'll be a fun time, even if you're just kind of going there to people watch, or just maybe go get out of your house for a minute. Just go to QuadCon, have a good time.
Yeah. And a lot of you might actually see some, like I might show up so for Rainbow people that might be there. I'm not gonna have a personal table there, or I know there might be others there possibly, who knows.
Casey's gonna sign autographs.
Yeah.
Not really.
No. But anyway, so yeah, just a little bit of highlight, as I said, if you got if you got some extra time, head on down to the Ramkota Hotel over there, right off the interstate on 29, right near Southeast Tech. So they're on Russell. So
heckle yeah.
Yep. So cool. Nah.
Now it is time.
It is time for Amanda's Spotlight. Sam.
Amanda's Spotlight. There you go. There's the song today.
Now for Amanda's Spotlight, we got to switch the camera back. She is highlighting the Rainbow exclusive for Feral, issue number 1.
This is Tony Fleeks and Company's new book. If y'all liked Stray Dogs, this is supposed to be right up your alley because it's a similar kind of premise and similar ideas towards it. But this is all about the cats, and it's still going to be.
It says on the cover here, 3 indoor cats lost outdoors where nothing is as it seems, and everyone has something to hide.
That is. So it's kind of like it's all about the shadows, but we're also dealing with alley cats.
Right.
That's kind of fun. I like that.
So that's Amanda's Spotlight.
Any of the cats that I would have had would not have survived the streets.
So just for a preview, just so we don't get it confused with anything else, a preview for what's coming out on Friday, we have some Yu-Gi-Oh! Speed Duel GX. This is not a hobby box, but it's probably a dual box, maybe. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Says 4 ready-to-play decks in this.
So yeah, if you're just looking to hop into the hobby of Yu-Gi-Oh! And you just want to play with somebody, and you just buy this bad boy up, and you have 2 decks each to play with and figure out. It's kind of cool.
Hey Tony, how's it going?
Tony.
Woo! Good to have some of our fans showing up.
Absolutely.
All right. So what do you want to talk about, Sam?
What do I want to talk about? I mean, there's a lot of things to talk about.
That's mine.
I'm gonna do it.
You're gonna do Doctor Who?
I'm gonna do Doctor Who. All right. So we have.
I knew if I claimed the other one, you'd take Doctor Who.
That's right. I have a menagerie of Doctor Who books right here for everybody. Right here. For all you Doctor Who fans, we have a whole lot of stuff. We have the Doctors and Daleks here.
So are these going to be, just before you get a little bit further on what you're talking about, is this basically D&D type books, or is it something else completely?
No, I'm not.
Or are they information books?
I think they're information books. Like, cause they really, I feel like they're just like little.
See, we got her from the most recent series, and also the previous time, the 10th Doctor.
Are you talking about 10th/14th Doctor?
Yes.
Okay. Oh my God.
She's also Donna from, or is it Donna? No, not Donna. what's her character from The Office?
Ooh, is she the blonde-haired girl?
No, she's the redhead who. She's the British girl who.
Rage.
Amanda with some rage. Woo!
All right, I actually have no idea. I've never watched The Office in full.
Neither have I. I've just watched snippets.
My favorite creatures from Doctor Who, the Rhino dudes.
The Rhino dudes.
Oh, well, they have real names, but I always called them the Rhino dudes because I was young and I was like, yay.
Well, what about those dudes that their reproductive cycle is where like millions of different ones. You know, the things that have where the only way that you can kill them is hitting the thing in the back.
I got nothing.
You got nothing on that one?
Nothing.
Come on, Sam.
Listen, Doctor Who, I'm slowly learning. I'm not quite there. But yeah, these are just information books about all of the doctors, the creatures, the things that you can see in the Whoverse.
And it looks like on this book we have all of the Doctor Who's minus the new one.
Yeah, other than 15. This is the book to read, but if you're one like, I need to know it all before I jump into the 15th Doctor storyline. And that's the book you need right there.
It's kind of funny. He's on there twice because he's in the CB show twice.
Yeah, he's Dr. 10, Dr. 10, Dr. 14. And any reason for them to put David Tennant on something again is, they're going to do it.
Right.
All right, but yeah.
You figured they would have put a different suit on him, though. I understand the tie is different, but,
Well, they're just, it's easier Photoshop, right?
I guess we'll go with the one that I claimed next. This is a miniatures board game, Star Trek Away Missions.
Ooh, I wonder why he chose the Star Trek.
Yes, because Star Trek is awesome.
That's right.
Trevor. Just kidding.
Star Trek is fun. All right.
We got Captain Picard's team, which it looks like we have Picard, Dr. Crusher. That looks like Deanna Troi.
Wesley Crusher.
Is
he Dr. Crusher?
No, Dr. Crusher is his mom.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I can't tell who that is. That might be Data. Who knows?
I'm in.
But yeah, Captain Picard, Crusher, Troy. I'm going to say Data, and then LaForge. And then you have Team Duras, which is the Duras sisters, which I believe are those two, and then 3 random Klingons.
Just they gave you 3 Klingons. That's it. They didn't want to bother with any other named characters.
I'm sure they have names. I just have to open it up, and I'm not going to do that.
Makes sense. But yeah, if you're into some little figures of some Star Trek characters and the game that comes with it, we got them right here waiting for you.
Well, a special little thing from Johnny saying the whole conversation about Doctor Who is fantastic. It always is fantastic, especially when you start talking about the different people who are on there.
Yeah.
And David Tennant being on there twice.
He's David Tennant.
Well, because, he was Doctor Who, and then he was a bad guy in Harry Potter, and then he came back to Doctor Who. Yeah.
And then he was a bad guy in Jessica Jones.
Right.
He was a scary individual in that game.
I guess, and to answer your question, Johnny, am I Team Red or Team Blue? I am Team Blue because that is the Federation.
I'm Team Red.
Picard.
I'm Team Red.
Now, if Kirk was on Team Red, that might make it a little bit difficult. But
what if Cisco was on it?
Cisco? I wasn't a huge fan of Cisco.
Cisco's the best one.
I actually am a huge fan of the newer Kirk, not the Chris
Pine.
Chris Pine Kirk.
You like him?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
So what's next, Sam?
What is next? We got the deluxe battle decks for Pokemon.
For Pokemon. Woo.
Right there. We showcased some other ones previously, but we had forgotten to also showcase the Zapdos ones. So I always wanted to let everybody know that we have these out there for people. These are just like easy decks for you to hop in and learn how to play the game with, and if you like a certain type of Pokemon like Zapdos, because why wouldn't you like Zapdos? He's wickedly cool. And Ninetales, Ninetales is a cool fire type, These would be perfect for someone just jumping into the game of Pokemon. Give them something to start off with.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
All right. I guess what I'm going to talk about next is a bunch of random stuff. First, I got Magic the Gathering postcards. So we got 100 unique postcards for Magic the Gathering. that if you just want to write a letter to a family member that doesn't live around here, or just a random person,
if you ever wanted to send out a postcard because
they
you
don't
never
even have
have
to be
before,
and they don't even have to be far away. You could just
Yeah.
send a postcard to your neighbor.
That'd be funny. Yo, neighbor, what's up? I paid the postage for this.
Right. And then also to show off, we have some new sleeves for those Dragon Shield sleeves. We have Gael, Mir.
Gael? Yeah, I'd probably say it's Gael.
Then we have Symbol 2023, Dragon, and then this Dragon.
Snake Man.
Yeah. Well, when they don't have names on it.
Wood Dragon. He's a Wood Dragon.
Oh, Wood Dragon. 2024. And then we have the Adamir for 2023. There we go.
Get over here.
I'm being really weird with this stuff, but
it's okay. It's like we're all.
Now we got Gael and Mir, and then
we got Wood
randoms.
Dragon.
Wood Dragon. What?
Next thing's next.
Yep.
Y'all best prepare yourselves, because we're gonna have a pizza party.
Pizza.
Next phase, Marvel Studios. Next phase. Like this, these are some hero clicks right here. I believe this one is all Hulk related, so you can get all the people from She-Hulk in it. Well, I think they actually all are that. It's all the newer things in the MCU, like all the Hulk show, Hawkeye show. What are some other, like the Groot cartoon show?
Right.
These are the hero clicks to these things right here, and they are just like, you know what people like? Pizza parties. And you know what? I can't deny, I do like a pizza party. Mm-hmm. So yeah, if you're into hero clicks, these are definitely what you need.
Johnny made a comment on the pronunciations, and it's like, he knows it because it brings back good memories of our show. Back when we did Wednesday,
start doing like
Rainbow Live.
Start getting like an Irish Gaelic name in there, and you're like,
right.
Let's see what we can do here.
All right, and last but not least, well, actually we have Funkos to talk about too, but this is what last but not least from our box. We have some Casting Shadow vinyl figures. So we have
little panda man, polar man.
We have what looks like a phoenix / reindeer, and then a baby.
Is it like a jackalope?
It's Talon the Dark Storm is what he's called.
That is.
But he looks like a phoenix with antlers.
That's kind of cool.
And like lion feet.
So he's a chimera.
Right.
Okay.
And then we have Frost the Merciless with the little and Frost Polar Paw.
Polar Paw?
I guess for this one, the little one's Talon Light Feather.
Okay, so they just got a lot of name going on there. So, I like that.
Got some, but pretty cool figures. Actually, look pretty cool. So
they kind of remind me of Neopets a little bit. If anybody remembers Neopets.
All right, Sam.
All right, it is time.
It is time to talk about everybody's favorite last part of our show.
Do the pop.
Funko. Boom.
We'll continue.
No, go ahead.
No, I wanted you to see how long you'd go. All right, so first things first, I apologize that I've been given some Stranger Things and I have never seen the show. So I do apologize for not knowing these characters as well as maybe somebody else would. But we got some Stranger Things pops. I know people love the show. This is Steve right here, and that is Eddie. Eddie looks kind of cool. He looks like a 80s rocker. Looks kind of like what what's his name? Aerosmith's lead singer. Come on, help me out here. Steven Tyler. He looks like a young Steven Tyler in this right here, which is cool.
It doesn't, no, I don't know. Those of you that have seen the show, is this what he's wearing in his final scene? I doubt it, but I know you can't really tell. But he's wearing his, what is it, Hellfire Club shirt along with the guitar.
It's part of the Hellfire Club.
Yeah.
Oh, what do you know?
Yeah, the D&D group, you know.
Oh, that's what that is. I got it. All right.
So for my two, we have Snow Day Deadpool and Miles Morales programmable matter suit. So those of you that are collecting on your Deadpools, trying to complete the entire collection there,
Good luck.
even though they keep adding more.
Yep, good luck. Like the next thing would be like Frog Suit Deadpool. That'll be a thing.
Right. And then we have from the Gamerverse, the Miles Morales game for Spider-Man.
I love it. That game was pretty fun from what I've been heard.
That's what I've been told. I don't have a PlayStation yet, so I can't play it yet. So.
All right, and I have more Stranger Things pops here for everyone. These ones are Dustin and 11. I do know who 11 is. That's the main character, I believe.
Yes, one of the main characters.
Oh well, she's like the the prime mover though, right? Okay.
Yes.
But we have these Funkos in. If you're in any way interested in the show and you really want to like show off some of your fandom for it, these Funkos would be a great addition to your collection of it. And they're just a nice thing to like it's nostalgia for the 80s.
And the final two pops of the evening to finish off our show, we have from WandaVision, we have the Scarlet Witch, and from Invader Zim, we have Gurr eating pizza. And everybody knows Gurr, or at least everybody should know Gurr from the Doom song. So
I used to think his name was Gurp.
Gurp?
Yeah,
no, it's Gurr.
I thought there was a P at the end when I was a kid.
And you'd have Zims yelling Gurr.
That show was so weird. I loved every bit of it.
All right. Why, thank you, Blair.
Blair.
I know. Trying to imitate Gurr. I know I didn't get up to the level of Gurr, but I try every time.
Can anyone truly?
No, I don't know. Well, anyway, that actually finishes our show. The store just closed not too long ago, so
we had 8.
Yeah, we're at 8:03. So we finished off the store being open on our show. We don't usually try to do this, but well, it happens. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the show.
I know I did.
Yeah, me too.
Mm-hmm.
Talked about a lot of cool stuff, and as a bit of a reminder, check out the QuadCon.
Oh yes,
this weekend on the 30th, and then come to Rainbow right after, or before, either, or before and after.
If Casey's there, he will sign autographs.
Whatever. Anyway, you guys have a good rest of your night. Stay warm, stay safe, drive safe. I understand the temperatures are getting warmer again,
but be like 70 again, which is so bonkers.
But tonight it's gonna be cold, so see ya.
Shohei.
Oh yeah, Shohei.